Greetings once again from Victoria. My name is Garnet Schulhauser, and I'm the author of 5 books in the spiritual genre: Dancing on the Stamp, Dancing Forever with Spirit, Dance of Heavenly Bliss, Dance of Eternal Rapture, and the 5th book is Dancing with Angels in Heaven. All of my books deal with my dialogue and astral travels with my spirit guide Albert. All of my books except the 5th one are available in paperback, ebook, and audiobook format. The 5th book is available right now in ebook format and will soon be available in the paperback version sometime in the next couple of months. If you'd like more information about my books, please link into my website, which is garnetschulhauser.com, and on that website you will find information about all of my books. You can dial into my social media sites, and you can find easy buy links in one of the sidebars where that'll take you right to all the popular online stores where you can just buy my books with a couple of clicks. I'm also a level 2 quantum healing hypnosis technique practitioner, or QHHT for short, which is a modality that allows me to place clients into a very deep hypnotic trance, wherein they will then first of all visit one or more past lives, and then we will make direct contact with their higher self to get the answers to the questions that they bring with them to the session. For more information about QHHT, please go to my QHHT website, which is garnetschulhauserqhht.com. Now, before we get into the serious topic of today, as usual, I'm going to relate to you a funny story that I heard recently. Since the topic today is a past life regression, where somebody had a past life as a mermaid, I'm going to tell you a funny story about a mermaid. It seems that one day 3 fishermen caught a mermaid. She told them that if they agreed to release her, she would grant them each one wish. So the first man says, "I would like to have my IQ doubled." And instantly the man was reciting Shakespeare flawlessly. The second man says, "I'd like to have my IQ tripled." And instantly he was spouting forth complex solutions to mathematical problems. And the third guy says, "I'd like you to quintuple my IQ." And the mermaid hesitates and says, "Are you sure?" The man says, "Yes." And poof, he was turned into a woman. Now, the serious topic for today has to do with a past life regression I had with one of my clients, where the young lady actually went back to a previous life as a mermaid. Now, in QHHT sessions, as I mentioned, the first part is when the client is regressed to a past, parallel, or future life. Most of the time, these lives are fairly mundane, human lives on Earth, but sometimes you get an odd case where there's something unusual happening, or when the client is regressed into a life that is not a human on Earth, or is a life form on another planet. So it's all over the map. You never know where the higher self will take these people during their past life regression. In this particular situation, when the young lady came off of the cloud, she found herself underwater, swimming in crystal clear water among colorful fish and coral. And when she looked at herself, she gave a gasp of surprise because she could see that her top half was a human woman with long blonde hair, abundant breasts, and slender arms and hands, but her bottom half was a fishtail with green scales. She was quite surprised at this because she'd always understood that the tales about mermaids were really myths or legends that were created by people a long time ago, but that mermaids did not really exist. And all of a sudden, here she is experiencing a past life as a real live mermaid. Once she got used to the idea of being a mermaid, she quite enjoyed swimming undersea through the crystal clear waters among the fish, enjoying the scenery, and she understood that although she was a human and had to breathe air, she could stay underwater for up to 2 hours before she had to surface to gulp down some air. She realized that her race had been around for eons, and that they had avoided direct open contact with humans because they view the human race as a violent and aggressive race, and that should they make themselves visible to humans, they'd either be killed or imprisoned and displayed like a circus freak show. When I asked this client to move forward to an important day in her life as a mermaid, she came upon a scene where she saw a dolphin trapped in a fishing net. So she quickly swam over to the dolphin, and using her hands, she deftly untied the net and freed the dolphin. Dolphin was very appreciative of her efforts to free him from the net, and he thanked her profusely with telepathic messages as he swam off to enjoy the freedom of the ocean. When I asked my client what she had learned from that life, she said that she learned to appreciate that all life on our planet was precious, that all creatures, whether they be humans or other animals, all had their rightful place in the universe, and they should all be treated with dignity and respect. When my client came out of trance, she said that from thence on, she would look at life on our planet much differently and understand that not just dolphins, but all the other creatures who share our planet were sensitive, emotional animals who had the right to live their lives in accordance with their own life plan, and that humans should not unduly interfere with the other animals on our planet. Well, that's a great lesson for all of us to acknowledge. And that's all for now, folks. Remember to enjoy your journey and keep on dancing.